Hi guys, Yuri here again. There is some exciting news, and whilst it has not been confirmed yet, I might have been wrong on what I said during my previous update video on Ascended Heroes. If you haven't seen that video, the link will be in the description down below. It's a very long video, but you can scroll through the video if you want to. Now, the biggest thing that I actually was skeptical about is I did not think they would put IRs, SIRs, and gold cards in these these start deck 100 battle collections. Really difficult name to remember, I know. But what these are basically some made up decks, but we don't know what the pull rate is going to be regarding those special cards, or if there are any. It's not been confirmed, but this is what is going to be combined with Mega Dream EX to make our set Ascended Heroes over here in English. And the thing was that the information that we got on Ascended Heroes didn't really didn't really fit with the Mega Dream EX set. There were much more IRs, SIRs, and such in Ascended Heroes apparently than there are in Mega Dream EX. So my thought process was where do these cards come from? And I thought okay, they say it's going to be in these 100 battle collections. But then I thought back to last year's release with Prismatic Evolutions and the starter deck generations, and I was like, those did not really have special cards in them except for regular EXs. And so whilst we knew that Mega Charizard Y was going to be in these battle collections, and we knew it's going to be in Ascended Heroes as well, we did not know whether there was going to be an SIR, a gold card, whatever, and I was skeptical about that. But on Poke Beach right now, we see that they actually might have these special cards in them. And I'm gladly proven wrong on this. It's not been proven yet, but I'll gladly be wrong on what I said before. And if this is true, if all these cards are in those battle collections, Ascended Heroes might actually be my favorite set since Crown Zenith. And the way I think right now is Prismatic Evolutions might still be, I'm not sure, might still be the better performing set over the next coming years. And I kind of like to think of it as Evolving Skies, even though it does not have booster boxes, but it's like the pull rates and how hard it is to just get regular hits as well does really remind me of Evolving Skies, the evolutions and such. There's tons of SIRs, more than there are going to be in Ascended Heroes. But overall, there will be more hits in Ascended Heroes, it seems, than there will be in Prismatic Evolutions. And so Prismatic Evolutions to me seems a little bit more like, sorry, I can't speak, a little bit more like Evolving Skies type of set, whilst Ascended Heroes seems more like a Crown Zenith type of set. I said a similar thing about Black Bolt and White Flare too, but the difference there is that Black Bolt and White Flare, the main attraction there are the IRs, because there are so many, and those are the most amount of hits that you're going to see in the Black Bolt and White Flare openings. But Ascended Hero seems to be very diverse, because you have the Mega Attack Rares, the IRs, the SIRs, Golds. There's a lot of different type of hits that you can hit, and it kind of reminds me of that. It depends, of course, on the pull rates as well, but it seems like it's going to be a lot more fun to open than Prismatic Evolutions was or is. But let's read this article and see what they're talking about. New cards to expect in Japan's Start Deck 100 Battle Collection for Ascended Heroes, including Mega Charizard Y EX SIR. Again, guys, not confirmed, but it seems to be a very good possibility it's going to be. Now that Japan's Mega Dream is out, we know exactly how many of its cards will go into Ascended Heroes. In into our Ascended Hero set. However, based on the English set description, our set will contain many additional cards. And this was my biggest confusion about the information that we got. These will obviously come from Japan's Star Deck 100 Battle Collection decks releasing in December. Not many of their cards have been revealed yet. And we're going to know this in is it 2 weeks, something like that, or 3 weeks? We're going to know what cards are going to be in these decks. And we're probably going to know by then what the structure is going to be from Ascended Heroes, for Ascended Heroes. But if we look at the art of the battle collections here, there's quite a lot of information that we can get from it. But it's not, we don't see any extremely special cards. We just see EXs, regular cards. But like I said, there's a couple of cards that we just don't see. We just see the backside of it. I don't know if this is supposed to, if those are supposed to be some of the special cards. We don't know. It doesn't tell us that. And we don't see the back of the box, whatever. But it's information that they probably want to keep like a secret for now. Mega Dream EX contains 9 ultra rares, 19 illustration rares, and this is not correct. There's 20 illustration rares in Mega Dream EX. I read this first and I thought like, wait, 19? Was I wrong? And I looked again and there's actually 20. So this probably is a mistake. So 9 ultra rares, 20 illustration rares, and 17 special illustration rares. However, Ascended Heroes mentions mentions it will contain 14 ultra rares, 33 illustration rares, and 22 special illustration rares, with the ends Zekrom subtracted as it's been turned into a promo for our Elite Trainer box. This means Japan's decks could feature 5 new ultra rares, 14 new illustration rares, 13 because there's 20 actually, and 5 new special illustration rares. This wouldn't be the first time these annual decks come with secret rare cards, and this is what I did not know. In 2021, it came as quite a surprise when new full art cards and gold cards were discovered in the original Star Deck 100 decks. I didn't know about this, but this gives me well enough hope to this rumor being true, or this like speculation being true. Illustration rares did not exist at the time, so including them now would be a natural evolution of the product. The Star Deck 100 Battle Collection prominently features Mega Charizard Y on the packaging, although our Ascended Heroes booster pack mostly reuses the same artwork for Mega Dream EX. Our booster pack goes out of its way to include Mega Charizard Y EX. I mean, yeah, it's definitely noticeable. But like I said, Charizard might just be a promotional way to make this set popular. Even though it would not have an SIR, they still could put it on the pack art just to make it like more tempting to buy for people, right? Even if there wouldn't be an SIR. So, but it's nice that we see that it actually might mean there is an SIR and such. Thus, we can expect to see Mega Charizard Y EX as a new full art special illustration rare and gold card in order to match its counterpart from Phantasmal Flames Mega Charizard X EX. It would be cool. It would be cool. Like I said, no confirmation, but it would be very cool. And if that happens, like, this set is gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. It's already insane as it is. With the popular Pokemon and SIRs that are in the set. If Mega Charizard Y gets all 3 of these cards, and depending what the other Pokemon in addition might be, this is going to be a banger. This is going to be an absolute banger. The deck packaging also shows a brand new Mega Audino EX and Chikorita. And this is what we see on the actual image here. We see the Chikorita down here, and it didn't really cross my mind when I saw this. I did see the Audino, the Mega Audino. But it might mean that there is going to be a Mega Meganium, Mega Ambor, Mega Feraligatr in those decks, and thus in Ascended Heroes, which would be cool because we haven't seen these cards yet, these Pokemon on the cards yet. We just saw them in the games. Of course, if they're not in the upcoming set, Municus 0. Or in both, I don't know. Last week, we also learned Ascended Heroes collection will come with Erika's Tangela and Larry's Komala. This likely means at least 2 of Japan's decks will feature a lineup of Erika's Pokemon and Larry's Pokemon, as it would be odd to create the 2 cards without surrounding support. We may see some decks centered around other trainers as well. And I thought with these Ascended Heroes collections that they would be regular cards, no IRs and such as promos, if they come from these decks. But if there's IRs in these decks, they might actually be in those collections too as IR promos, which would be very nice. I would love that. I prefer that definitely. Our English set could also include unreleased promo cards from Japan, such as the Iono's Watchworld illustration rare. And I also talked about this as it's actually the only promo that has been released in Japan that has not been released in English yet. If our set adds Iono's Watchworld, Japan's deck could then feature, or would then feature 12 new illustration rares, not 13, because there's 20. But right now in Mega Dream EX. As of now, it's difficult to determine how many cards will be created for Japan's decks. Our set will have 290 cards. Exactly 290? They said like over 290 in the previous information that we got. But many of them will be reprints. Mega Dream EX contains 64 new cards and 37 secret rares. New secret rares? Or just, no, new secret rares, right? Or 101 new cards. Yeah, there it says it. Ascended Heroes releases on January 30th, and its products will continue to release throughout 2026. So, guys, I'm very excited about this. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this information. Do you think all these SIRs, IRs, gold cards are going to come in those battle deck collections? I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to see the news the next coming weeks regarding those decks. And if there are some SIRs, IRs and such in those, I'm really curious what the art is going to be. Definitely for the Charizard, is it going to be like close to the level that the Mega Charizard X is right now from Phantasmal Flames? If that's the case, I don't know, man. Like Charizard X is a little bit more popular than Charizard Y, I believe. And I'm super excited to see which other Pokemon are going to have SIRs, IRs, and such. So, really excited, guys, to be wrong here. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other update videos on the channel or some of my opening videos. I really appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much, and see you guys next time. Bye.